We're now more than a week past the assassination attempt, yet we still didn't get answers today from the director of the Secret Service on some basic facts, like, number one, how many federal officers were working that day? Number two, who decided the warehouse would be outside the perimeter? And number three, how did the gunman get himself and his rifle up on the roof? Michael, I can't believe she didn't answer any of these questions.
Yeah, I watched today's testimony and just cringed at most of the responses that she gave. There really is no other words other than this was absolutely disgraceful. This is not the way that leaders lead. I agree with both sides of the aisle that the director of the Secret Service should step down. The men and women of the Secret Service deserve better, and they deserve better amongst their leadership. This should come as no surprise as to the rate in which the Secret Service has been able to keep qualified applicants and qualified employees. It's because of this style of leadership, and this elusiveness amongst the director providing details to Congress in which she's already given to media sources is just absolutely ridiculous. And we absolutely have to do better. I could probably throw a rock in a group of Secret Service agents that could have done a better job and can lead this agency in a better way.
Yeah, we should note that at the end of the day, Chairman Comer and Minority Chair Jamie Raskin together signed a letter calling on Cheatle to resign. Cheatle testified, Donald, that no requests for resources were denied the day of the Trump rally. But the Secret Service had admitted this weekend that, in fact, it had turned down requests in the past 2 years for more help.
Yeah, this, as Michael points out, certainly not the finest hour for the agency. A lot of conflicting information coming out. I think that's what happens when you give interviews before you appear before hearings in Congress. And even basic questions weren't answered today. And it was very difficult to watch. If you're going to say the buck stops here, then you can't pass the buck. It's as simple as that.
Right, right. Donald, Cheatle said also that the FBI, this was new, the FBI had determined a local SWAT team spotted the gunman on the roof 18 minutes before Trump took the stage. That's even longer than had been previously reported.
Yeah, it's just astonishing. It's astonishing, I would have, while I understand that she has to be sensitive to investigations that are ongoing, I do believe certain basic questions should have been at least answered in some fashion today, that being chief amongst them. Where is this breakdown? How did it occur? Because this is not indicative of the work of the agents of the U.S. Secret Service. So we definitely need some answers, and we didn't get any today, that's for sure.
Michael, Republican Congressman William Timmons really grilled Cheatle on the fact that First Lady Jill Biden reportedly had 12 Secret Service agents assigned to her detail the day of the attempt, while Donald Trump, he said at the hearing, only had 3. Now, we could clearly see there were more than 3 agents who were rushing to get him off the stage. So can you explain what he might be talking about?
Yes, ma'am. What he's referencing is post-standers, and those are the agents that fill in those gaps and those holes and those vulnerabilities in those 3 layers of protection, which is your inner layer, your perimeter, and your outer perimeter. Quite frankly, we keep referencing this building at 138 to 145 yards away as the outer perimeter. That is absolutely not an outer perimeter post. That should have been posted by a Secret Service agent or someone that is, working for the Secret Service so that we can have direct line of communication. Through today's testimony, I wrote an op-ed today for Fox News. And in that interview, or in that op-ed, I asked the question is how long before the shots were fired was this person a suspicious person, and how do we identify them as a threat?
Right.
Well, it was clear today through the testimony that 18 minutes prior to that, a local SWAT team had taken a photo of this individual on top of the roof. That information should have been relayed immediately, which I am certain we will find that it was. And that should have prevented the former president from taking the stage, in my opinion.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.